let me wrap up here slightly. I told you about some of my people and what they did. Now I want to tell you why. There is a house over in Pennsylvania. It's called a Heritage House. And in that house, a man makes the great seal of the nation. You've seen it. You probably saw it last night. Spread eagle, lightning bolts, and arrows in Italian. It's in front of the president's podium. And a motto written above it. E Pluribus, unum. Latin. But you know what? I'll bet you that you probably understand what that Latin term means. Pluribus, or plural. What does plural mean? More than one, or many. Unum. Uno. What does uno mean? One. Roughly translated, it means the many that become one. Say it with me. The many that become one. What a wonderful description of what we would become. I mean, Irish, the Germans, the Africans, the French, all nationalities, all different type of cultures, different type of people, all combining to make one people, one nation, Americans. That has always have been our strength, our diversities, pulling together to make one people. You say, so what, Mr. Lewis? So what? What's the big deal about that? Here, let me tell you what the big deal is about that. What I told you brings you to one conclusion. Without the black contribution to the American Revolution, there's a good chance that you may not be free today. About 10% to about 25% of Washington's army would be people of color. That many. We had a hard enough time winning the war with what we had. Imagine if my people wouldn't have been part of that. That means that you owe a debt to these people. What am I hoping for? For all you non-black people. I'm hoping for when you see a black person, one of the thoughts now that will go across your mind is that his or her people helped me, helped us to be free. That is true. And for my people, I'm hoping that you will realize just how important our people were to the cause of this country's freedom. And be proud about that. That's what I want. You know, we talk about terms of African American history and American history. Actually, that's incorrect. African American history is American history. One day, I hope not only my people to have that sense of pride in our black heroes, but I hope you whites, or whatever background you are, will have that same pride. You'll have just as much pride in James Ford as you would have in George Washington, because he's your hero as much as he's my hero. You understand? Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap up on a song. Oh my goodness. I'm going to wrap up on a song. And then we're going to have the questions and answer. Or maybe you might try and do a little bit of dancing. Oh, good. Excellent. This is a song we used to sing out on the battlefield. I mean, if you can imagine standing in a straight line and watching the British aim their muskets at you and praying that one of those musket balls don't find you. It can be a very frightful thing. But take your mind off of it, we would sing a song. The British often would play music coming out on the battlefield to instill fear in us. One of the songs was called The British Grenadier, and it went like this. Bum 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 bum. Okay, you get the idea. Well, if you know it's Americans, you know we don't scare too easily. We took that music, we gave it a new title, we gave it new words. I'm going to sing you 2 verses of it. It's called Free America. It's just water. My goodness, what you giving me. Now remember, I am a humble soldier. I'm not a singer. But I hope you at least hear the spirit behind the song. Lift up your hearts, my heroes, and swear with proud disdain. The wretch that would ensnare you shall set his traps in vain. Though Europe empty all her force will meet them in array, and fight and shout and shout and fight for brave America. Torn from a world of tyrants beneath this western sky, we form a new dominion, a land of liberty. The world shall own we're freemen here, and such shall ever be. Huzzah, 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 for love.